Hello, welcome back to Pure Science Education. I'm looking at paper 1 chemistry. This is for triple science, a question from 22 May 2003. Question 5.5 is a titration question, and in the question it tells you that it's using sodium carbonate solution and neutralized by nitric acid. They gave you a balance equation, and on the balance equation you'll notice the ratio is 1 to 2. So if I have 1 mole of this, I'm going to have 2 moles of this. So there's 1 to 2 ratio. You're also being given the volume of 25 cm cube for the sodium carbonate and the concentration. So I can write down, just to make my life easier, that's the volume and the concentration. And if you look, it says you've been neutralizing using, here's the volume, again 23.6 cm cube of nitric acid. However, you need to calculate the concentration. And what you really need to figure out for 1 mark is also it's got to be through 3 sig fig. And that will give you 5 marks in total. So the first thing we need to do is work out the number of moles. If I do moles of sodium carbonate, as they're giving me in cm cube, I need to change into dm cube. So I can do 25 over 1,000. And if you know the number of moles is mass over number of moles is mass over molar mass if it's a solid, or number of moles is concentration times volume if it's a liquid. So we're going to go with this equation here. So I'm going to do 25 over 1,000 to change cm cube into the dm cube, and I'm going to times it by the concentration of 0.124. If I do that, I get 0.0031 moles. And now what I'm going to do, like I said to you, the ratio is 1 to 2 here. So what I'm going to do is now trying to work out the number of moles of nitric acid, which is HNO3. And in order to do that, I'm going to do this time knowing the number of moles for sodium carbonate was 0.0031, because the ratio 1 to 2. I'm going to times that by 2 first. I'm going to do 2 lots of 0.0031. And then what I'm going to do is find out what the answer is. So that would be 0.062. So far, I've now got the number of moles of HNO3. I've already was given the volume, which was 23.6, change that into dm cube. And if I do that, then I'm going to have 0.062, and I'm going to divide it by 23.6, and then times about 1,000, because I'm changing the units. And hopefully, if I do that, the answer is 0.267118 on the calculator. However, remember it's 3 sig fig there. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this number to 3 sig fig, and then the answer will be 0.263, because I'm going to round out the 2 6. Should be 2 there. So I'm going to round it up, so it'll be 0.263, and then be moles per dm cube in terms of the answer. So always look at the ratios, and always work out the side that you have 2 units of. In this case, it was sodium carbonate, you had concentration and you had the volume. You worked that originally, looked at the ratio, and then you got the answer. Thank you for watching.